Greetings to you in the Diocese of Qu'Appelle as you gather for your Synod, with special gratitude to Bishop Helen for this invitation, and prayers for you all as you meet. I am Bishop Riscylla, Red River Métis, currently residing on the shores of Lake Ontario, traditional home of the Mississaugas, the Ojibwe of Scugog Island, the Haudenosaunee, and the Métis peoples. My mom, Ruth, is a retired senator with the Métis Nation of Ontario, and my grandfather, Oliver, and his sister Edna, born in Pilot Mound, Manitoba, went to residential school. As an Anglican, a mother of 2 children, a Métis citizen, and a Canadian, it is my responsibility and my passion to work for reconciliation, that we might pass on hope and commitment to walking in right relationship to our children's children, on down for 7 generations. I've had the opportunity to listen a lot to the truths shared in the National Truth and Reconciliation Commission. I also worked for 6 years with the Primate's Commission on Discovery, Reconciliation, and Justice, which helped produce the documentary Stolen Lands, Strong Hearts, on the doctrine of discovery. One of the arresting points of the film is that the doctrine of discovery is still operating in our daily lives. This is something for us all, and for you personally, and as a church together, to look into. It bears investigation, curiosity, outrage even, truth, justice, then reconciliation. Be curious. Where is this the case? How does the doctrine of discovery fix the system so that I have privilege and others do not? Where do we have personal agency, access to the halls of power to work for change? You are engaged in building right relationships with the peoples of George Gordon's First Nations in Treaty 4 territory. This is deeply important work. Learning to walk alongside instead of over top of your neighbors and family members is vital to a healthy future as you share the land and the air that you breathe. As you learn more about the ongoing intergenerational trauma of the residential schools, the last one to close in Canada, right there in your diocese, you have the responsibility to respond with grace, compassion, and generosity at the revelations of unmarked graves. More than a responsibility, it is an opportunity to respond with grace, compassion, and generosity. I invite you to read or reread the Truth and Reconciliation Calls to Action numbers 71 to 76 specifically to familiarize yourselves with action steps. You are creatively and wisely looking to partner with community organizations to share land use and space using the site of the former St. Matthew's, for example. And I just love this initiative, providing daycare on Orange Shirt Day. Well done. Keep up the good work and keep asking new questions about how we can be church in this new day. Who is God calling us to be? How do we hear the voice of the Spirit speaking to us as we learn to live together again, to share the air, to share the land, to share our faith? May God be with you in each step of your journey together. May you know deep peace and abiding love of our God. From the first letter of John, chapter 4, verse 18, perfect love casts out all fear. And verse 19, we love because God first loved us. And as you come together in the spirit of reconciliation, decolonizing for the purpose of the rehumanization of us all, in the spirit of the love that is God.